We have a massive COD leak to go through here in today's video regarding the Zombies free-to-play game for 2023, remastered Call of Duties between the premium releases, COD's releasing up until 2028, a Sledgehammer game in development, potentially Vanguard 2, just a bunch of crazy stuff to go through here in today's video. Be sure to drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, we're super close to 90k on the channel, and let's go through some of these stuff here. We have Tom Henderson earlier this week saying, I might have a story or two on Call of Duty this week, just trying to confirm a key detail, which is proving harder than I thought because it contradicts other stuff out there. So again, he's been giving us a bunch of crazy info on Call of Duty recently, but this stuff later on in the video, as we'll describe, is pretty crazy. Now, before we get into the meat of the video from Tom Henderson, I want to start this off here with the Ralph leak. Now, he actually deleted his tweets, although Tom Henderson kind of backs up what he says, so I'm kind of wondering why he deleted that stuff. Maybe he didn't want to confirm it and tweet it out for everyone because he knew everyone would just run with it. But Tom Henderson is saying very similar stuff here. This is what SkizzleAxe tweeted out. This is pretty much, Ralph's tweet copied onto his tweet here. Call of Duty is planned to release every 2 years after Modern Warfare 2 this year. So, of course, 2022 this year, IW with MW2, 2024, Treyarch's COD, probably another Black Ops game. Those two were pretty much guaranteed because we had the leak about no COD in 2023. But then for 2026, Sledgehammer Games making a return. Vanguard 2, are you guys hyped? Let me know down below. And then for 2028, we have to wait for IW's next game. So this is kind of crazy. Before this, we didn't know what was going to happen. I mean, we still don't know for sure if COD's going to do a release every 2 years. It seems likely at this point, but we didn't know for sure. I mean, after 2024, who knows what's going to happen here, but for Sledgehammer to be on deck for 2026 and then IW all the way in 2028, it's kind of crazy to look at here. Let's go through some more stuff that Ralph had said. Infinity Ward are betting the farm with Call of Duty 2022. Either it's a boom or bust. So that's kind of crazy as well. I mean, they're really going all in with MW2. We know for sure that MW2 will have 2 DLC seasons, a year 1 and a year 2 DLC for 2023. There's no COD, so there's going to be a ton of MW2 DLC. We'll talk about later on in the video the Zombies free-to-play title. That'll help with that year as well, but still, they're going all in with MW2, and if it doesn't work out, it's going to be a pretty bad situation for Call of Duty. Before we get into the rest of the video, I gotta talk to you guys about this really fun game, The Great War Rivals. It's available on the App Store and on Google Play. This game has a great competitive gameplay where you could devise a plan, scout your enemies, recruit World War I heroes, and destroy your opponents. You can also establish your own alliance, exchange resources with your allies, and send your commanders with reinforcement marches. The game is also available in 10 different languages, including English, Russian, French, German, Italian, Spanish, Portuguese, Turkish, Japanese, and Chinese. The game is also pretty in-depth as well. There's a lot of different things to level up and explore, so be sure to click the link down below in the description or in the pinned comment to download The Great War Rivals today. Now back to the video. Sledgehammer still planning to make a premium title in 2026. Skizzle says, bro, I'm dead. I mean, that is insane. Of course, Tom Henderson has more to discuss on this issue later on in the video, and maybe it won't be an issue because, again, you guys know me, my opinion on Vanguard, my opinion on Sledgehammer Games in general. I don't hate Vanguard. I really don't. I mean, sometimes I play the multiplayer. It's a lot of fun. Sometimes it's not. Zombies for Vanguard really was never fun, but multiplayer is not as bad as people may say. But I don't think anyone wants a Vanguard 2. It would be a marketing nightmare. Even if they make an insanely fun game, just the fact that Vanguard 2 would be on that box art would just turn so many people off. So I think it's a guarantee they're not going to do Vanguard 2. But if they want to continue that Vanguard story, they might be screwed as well. I think people want to see something completely different. And for the most part, I feel like people just want to see Sledgehammer as a support studio. I mean, MW3 is one of my favorite games of all time, and Sledgehammer was a support studio with IW making that game, and it was a great game, at least in my eyes. So they could do a pretty good job just being a support studio for the other Call of Duties. I wouldn't be mad at them for that. Or maybe they could do remasters of their previous games. If we get an AW remaster, I'll take that, honestly. But let me know down below, what do you want Sledgehammer to do? I mean, apparently we're getting a game from them in 2026. Not confirmed, it's tentative, but that's just insane for me to hear. I mean, I don't even know what to say about that. Now, Tom Henderson also says this: just because Treyarch's Call of Duty title is being pushed back a year, it doesn't mean COD is necessarily moving on from annual releases. So this is something to look at as well. The remaster talk. Apparently, of course, we know premium releases of Call of Duty might be every other year, but every year we might still get some type of COD release. So one year it'll be a premium COD release, the year after a remastered title, then another premium COD, and then a free-to-play version of Call of Duty maybe, or some type of spin-off COD, maybe another remaster as well. The Game Revolution responded to that tweet saying spin-offs, free-to-play games, or remasters in between. I think it's pretty likely that that's what's going to happen. I can't think of anything else COD could release in those off years. Let me know down below. And now let's go through Tom Henderson's full article, which he said would be later today, which already came out, where he goes through a bunch of that info as well. Now, he's going to give us some backstory as to why we're talking about this info. Again, what's going on with the Zombies free-to-play game and all of that good stuff. So first off here, when the news broke that Microsoft will be acquiring Activision Blizzard in a $68 billion deal, fans of the Call of Duty series began to theorize that Sledgehammer Games and other COD studios may drop the series to work on other games. Although this could possibly be once Microsoft acquires the publisher, it's currently not the plan. So I think it's also important to note that all of these plans and this massive COD leak here is before Microsoft takes over. So Microsoft could come in officially next summer when this deal is supposed to finalize their acquisition of Activision, and they could just say, you know what, scrap all that, we're doing something completely different. Maybe it'll be for the better, maybe it'll be for the worse. We don't know for sure, but, you know, that's a very interesting point there. It goes on to say, Sledgehammer Games has already begun pre-production of its next Call of Duty title, sources have said. Again, crazy. But details on the game were not provided due to the uncertainty of what the final game will entail. Writer Sam Maggs has suggested in the past that the title could be a sequel to Call of Duty Vanguard, saying at New York Comic Con in 2021, we have 2 more stories that we really want to tell with these characters. So Vanguard 2 and Vanguard 3. Sledgehammer Games' ambitions to make a sequel might not come to fruition though, with Call of Duty Vanguard failing to meet Activision's expectations. Bloomberg first reported that Call of Duty will not be releasing a premium title in 2023 because the publisher believes, Activision, that they could be releasing premium Call of Duty titles too rapidly, which was a reason for Vanguard's poor sales. And a quick note on that, I think that's partly true. I think Call of Duty studios definitely need more time to finish their games. We've seen so many CODs released that are not fully done, that they don't have all the content, they're broken. But I just have a feeling that even if Vanguard had an extra year or 2 years of development time, the game probably would have still been received poorly. I mean, what's the main reason why you don't play Vanguard? Is it because sometimes your MP game glitches and you have lag spikes and, you know, different frame rate issues in MP or in Zombies? Or is it the overall game in general? The World War II vibe, the lack of just interesting content, interesting maps. I guess maybe if they had an extra year or 2, Vanguard Zombies would have been better, but it still wouldn't have been what Cold War was for that Zombies mode and for, you know, what BO3 was. Of course, don't get me wrong, extra development time is needed for Call of Duties. I just feel like with Vanguard, it was a very specific situation where the game was just doomed to fail. But let me know your opinions on that down below. They go on to say, or Tom Henderson says here, however, the news by Bloomberg did not confirm or deny that Call of Duty will be moving away from annual releases indefinitely. Even if such plans were the case, the decision could be reversed once the acquisition by Microsoft is finalized. So again, nothing is confirmed. Following the Bloomberg report, an Activision spokesperson said, we have an exciting slate of premium and free-to-play Call of Duty experiences for this year, next year, and beyond. Reports of anything otherwise are incorrect. We look forward to sharing more details when the time is right. So these comments are likely referring to 2 free-to-play Call of Duty projects in development. Call of Duty Warzone Mobile is scooped to be released later this year, with Warzone 2 releasing in 2023. To fill the void of not releasing a premium Call of Duty title in 2023, it seems that Activision is also planning on releasing a 3rd Call of Duty project within the 2-year window. No details have been given on the project officially, but one likely title could be a standalone Call of Duty Zombies project that I first heard about last year that was in pre-production. The title could be a good compromise for Call of Duty Zombies fans who seemingly won't be getting a classic Zombies experience in MW2. And here was his original tweet about that last year, February 2021. Again, I saw some people saying this is BS, this is not going to happen. It was other YouTubers in specific, but here's the thing, here's the golden rule. You can't confirm or deny anything you don't know yourself. So again, I'm not going to say this is guaranteed going to happen. I think it's possible, but people that flat out say it's wrong, no one really knows for sure what's what's going to happen here besides Call of Duty themselves. So again, we'll talk more about that soon, but it definitely still is possible. Now, Tom Henderson goes on to say, with Sledgehammer's next title, one developer had suggested anonymously that the plan could just be a gap year for the series, with yearly releases resuming soon after. The theory is based on the studio being given until 2025 to complete its next Call of Duty project. Nevertheless, game development is a very fluid process, and the date could easily be changed based on the data gained from the release of Treyarch's title in 2024. But this snippet of information does suggest that we shouldn't rule out annual premium COD titles moving forward, and Activision seemingly has all of their bases covered for the franchise. Very interesting points here. So again, it seems like every COD studio is working hard making their games. They're working on free-to-play titles. They're working on remastered CODs, as well as we talked about in previous videos from other sources. And Call of Duty, Activision, they're completely ready to see if Treyarch's COD in 2024 does really well, then that will warrant it having a 2-year DLC season. And also, I mean, next up, MW2. If MW2's 2-year DLC season performs amazingly, then they're going to do those 2-year seasons for other CODs as well, and they're just going to go with the flow. And then in between, they'll do the Zombies free-to-play game. They'll do a remastered COD. Now, let's say MW2 doesn't work out as well. The second year of DLC isn't as popular. They might think, oh man, we're not going to make any money this year. We need to release a premium COD title, and they're going to go back and do that after Treyarch's COD in 2024, 2025, 2026, etc. And then they'll go back and see and reassess, well, maybe we could extend this COD out for 2 years, release a remastered title the next year, back to another premium COD release. I mean, they could just do this schedule all in different ways. I feel like they're just going to go with the flow here. It might not be one set schedule. Just be prepared, because I feel like anything could happen here. Now, more on this. Such plans can be hinted at publicly too, with Sledgehammer Games seemingly ramping up acquiring developer talent rather than losing them. According to the studio's LinkedIn, it's seen over a 21% increase in talent this past year, with a 7% growth in the past 6 months. In addition, the studio doesn't seem to be slowing down on hiring either, with over 60 jobs open, the same amount as last year, across its 4 studios based in Australia, Canada, United States, and the United Kingdom. Sledgehammer Games now stands over 500 employees, putting the studio on par in size Call of Duty's other 2 main studios, Treyarch and Infinity Ward. And finally, with the acquisition expected to be finalized by summer 2023, no one really knows the future of Call of Duty. Today's plans could be changed in an instant tomorrow, but one thing is certain, we're at least getting a Call of Duty title this year developed by Infinity Ward. Sources have said the title has 2 years of content being planned across all of its modes, and I'll report on more details when I hear more. Activision has seemingly covered all of its bases for any scenario that may arise in the next couple of years, with several Call of Duty experiences in various stages of production. If anything, it seems like we'll be getting more Call of Duty games rather than less moving forward, which overall is good to hear. So let me know your opinions on this down below. What are you most excited to see? Of course, a lot of you guys probably want to see that Zombies free-to-play title. Do you want to see more remastered CODs released in between the normal premium COD releases? Do you want just more premium CODs? I mean, I guess they could still give them time to make the Call of Duties, but just release more. Maybe add another studio. Maybe have Sledgehammer as a support studio. Then we'll see less premium CODs. I mean, I don't know. There are so many different possibilities that could go down here. Really, anything can happen. So let me know what you may want to see. And if not, I mean, I don't know for sure what I want to see. I just want good Call of Duties to play. I, of course, want to see that Zombies free-to-play game. I would love to see some remastered CODs. I feel like it might get old after a while. I do like seeing, you know, new CODs as well. So a good mixture is probably what I would hope for here. So again, I'll be sure to update you guys, report on new information as it comes out. If you guys are new and enjoyed the video, be sure to drop a sub. It really does mean a lot to me. We're super close to 90K on the channel. So thank you guys for that. There are 2 other videos up on screen that may interest you. So be sure to check one of them out. Really do appreciate it, guys. Shout out to the YouTube channel members as always. And I'll see you guys in the next video or live stream. Peace out, guys.